Coming up in this video, we have a peaceful night's sleep at a historic abbey, Ireland's wild Atlantic way is calling, and Rebecca almost loses her arm as we hit Dormere's with an oncoming lorry. Welcome to a video from Ireland in our European van life series. We are Ben, Rebecca, and Lucia. In 2021, we shipped our 4x4 camper van Denny across the Atlantic in search of new experiences and adventures. Welcome to the journey. Well, good morning and welcome to another travel video from Ireland. We are heading south along the west coast, not necessarily following the wild Atlantic way. We had a very peaceful night at that abbey and cemetery. So, like I said, we're heading south, but now Rebecca will let you know a little bit about that awesome abbey we just parked at.
So the Burrishoole Abbey, built in the 1400s, was a Dominican abbey. The Dominican monks arrived in Ireland around 1200 and built 38 abbeys across the country until the time of Henry VIII and his campaign to destroy the remnants of the Catholic Church in the British Isles. Basically, there's nothing left except for just the priory. There was a dormitory and kitchens and a wall and a considerable amount more than what we saw there today. But I think the coolest thing, or well, I don't know if it's cool, but the most interesting thing about this abbey in particular was that the friars actually forgot to ask permission from the Vatican to build this abbey, and so the community was actually in violation and in big trouble. But in the late 1400s, the Pope of the time decided to forgive their mistake and allow them to become an official part of the Catholic Church. There you go. That's your history lesson for the day.
Well, that was a spectacular change in scenery. We pulled up next to some waterfalls here called Aslek, I'm guessing, but they look beautiful just like the rest of today's drive.
This was definitely worth the drive out here. Spectacular views. Truly, like the trees, the mountains, the river, the waterfalls, everything. It's gorgeous. We have another place picked out to visit, but before we get there, we definitely need to find some food. I could have made breakfast in the truck today, but the wind shifted on us, so we couldn't really use the stove, and we're pretty low on battery because it's been pouring rain for a couple of days, so using the microwave was probably not the best use of our resources. Needless to say, we are hungry.
We found a little pub called Hamilton's, and they have a seafood platter for lunch, complete with poached salmon, prawns, oysters, mussels, smoked salmon, smoked mackerel, potato salad, and a Marie Rose sauce, whatever that may be, and then brown bread.
All right, I'm starting with the prawn and a little bit of that red sauce. It looks kind of like a cross between tartar sauce and cocktail sauce.
I haven't had oysters since San Quintin, Mexico. Very good oysters. Now for a little smoked salmon. Cold smoked salmon is good. We need to do this when we get home. Jump into the waters of cold smoke instead of our regular smoking.
No arguments
Totally
for me. I've always
worthwhile.
wanted to.
We made short work out of this meal. That was fabulous. What do you think?
It was really stellar. That was like some of the best seafood I've had in a while. It had a really good flavor, and even the mussels I liked because they didn't taste fishy.
I also want to throw in, this may be one of our more economical restaurant pub stops to date, because that platter was only €25, and we're in Ireland, so they give you tap water, and we didn't order ciders. Those are usually things that make the bill add up. So a very refreshing, well-priced meal.
We have decided that it is time to get off the road for the day. I'm still getting my heart rate to come back to a normal number, but we're on a very narrow road, and there's a bicycle event going on today, so they keep slowing the traffic for the bikes, and it's very busy. It's probably the busiest road we've been on since we left Dublin. And just that aside, that all has nothing to do with what just happened, but there was a truck hauling porta potties down the highway, so a big lorry, right? But we've passed giant buses with tourists on it today and everything, and done just fine. And I had my window down because I was just videoing out the window. You saw that clip. Actually had my hand out the window and Lucy in my lap, and he slammed into our mirror and hit the side of the truck with his mirror. We'll show you when we get parked. Anyway, both our hearts are just racing. No one's hurt. Everything's fine. Nothing except for some cosmetic damage to the truck, but we're both just a little whew. And we're on our way to our parking spot anyway, but we were kind of thinking about maybe stopping somewhere else along the way, and we've just decided, let's call it good.
Well, it's clearly going to be windy out here, but let me show you the damage report. Camera's not going to pick it up, but there's scuff marks right here where that truck hit, and then not seeing anything here. That's pretty durable aluminum, but this is all new, and that is all new. I don't see anything else on, no, that's new down the line, but actually I can see a little bit of a wear mark there in the dust. More reason why you should keep your vehicle dirty. Okay, let me duck behind the truck and out of the wind. I guess that could have been a million times worse. I'm just gonna call it a night. I'm beat, Rebecca's beat, and it's been a long day, and I don't know, just kind of still wound tight from that impact. So see you in the morning. From the coast of the Wild Atlantic Way in Ireland. I can't tell you how long I have waited to say that. This is a part of the world that we have been most excited to visit. This morning we are doing something special, and we knew yesterday that we would be doing this, so we didn't pick up our camera. We just had a day to chill by the beach. A lovely spot you saw that we liked it so much. It's this little piece of windy heaven. We're actually going to go back there after we finish our chores in town and stay for our admin days there. We have really good internet. It's stunningly gorgeous, and who doesn't benefit from sitting by the seaside and soaking in and breathing in all of those negative ions. But today, before that, we are doing the number one thing on my Irish bucket list this time, and it is to visit a seaweed bath. Now there, I said the whole thing really well and then messed that up. Roll with it. You got it.
We are going to have seaweed baths this morning, and it is maybe the one thing that gets me out of bed before I'm even done with my tea or coffee. But this should be a glorious experience. I have really high expectations. You all know I'm a connoisseur of baths and bathtubs and whatnot, so this, for me, is the highlight of the Wild Atlantic Way.
Hey guys, have you been here with us before?
No, this is our first time.
Haven't? Well, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
Okay guys, this is our relaxation area through here. You can come in here, sort of cool down a little bit, have a glass of water, some herbal tea, just have a little chill out in here, okay?
Are you ready for a spa day?
I am.
Ooh.
I thought I'd have you do the spa day.
Spa day, yay! This is gonna be fun.
I just ruined it.
So we got a couple's soak, and in the adjoining room, you know who's there. So apparently these walls are very thin, so it's just gonna be a montage.
you.